Hey guys, and welcome to another Friday live stream. It is Friday. Finally. Man, it's been a long week. I don't know about your week, but my week has felt very long. But it's Fri-Yay today. And I'm very glad that you can join me. If for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Jessica Vanderpaul, and I am an illustrator and the creator of Interstella Space Angel, a comic about a space angel. It is Stella who takes care of the cosmos, and I'm actually working on the main graphic novel now. This is your teaser trailer, your introduction, but I am working on my main comic lately. So it's been very exciting. It is slow progress as I am the writer, illustrator, everything for this comic. So it takes time to make, but it is worth it. So yeah, I've been doing these live streams and I've been working on my pages in these live streams and trying to get some work done and saying hi and seeing how people are doing and getting a little socialization in, because being an illustrator can be pretty isolating, as some of you may know. So today I will be doing some inking. At least I'm going to try to jump back into it. So I've been working on several projects, and I'll start with the upsides of working on several projects is I get a nice balance in between, if I focus on one task, and if I need a break from that, I can work on watercolors. If I need a break from that, now I'm back to inking, I'm back to doing something else. So it is nice to have that diversity. Of course, one of the downsides is it means stop and go of momentum. So it's a trade-off. And I have not been inking for a little bit, probably a couple months now. Oh my goodness, I know, time flies. So I feel like I've been kind of putting it off. I was going to ink last week, and my printer wasn't working, so I couldn't print out my page. So I didn't really have an excuse today to not ink. And I've been trying to make excuses. So finally I'm like, you know what? Just do it. And that's what whiteout is for if I make a mistake, and Photoshop. So I'm going to jump right into that. You can't see my little friend here, but we have a cat right in front, and this little cat is become a screen addict. You are a screen addict. So she's like watching the little thumbnails on the screen and like pawing at them. And like, this has only happened in the last 2 months. Have you been like locked up inside in winter weather for too long? Yeah, you're looking at yourself now and you're like, who's that other cat? Oh my goodness. Well, if you cause a nuisance, I might have to put you somewhere else. I have a feeling I have to put you outside of the room. But in the meantime, you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, so have fun, little cat. All right, so I am going to open up. So there's a comment section if you are watching on YouTube. Actually, it's only on YouTube, so you can throw a comment in there and say hello. In fact, Punk Moth says, cute cat. She is so adorable. And you'll see her again in a second, I'm sure. She's just off screen. That's Rainy, our cat. And she's just so addicted to screens now. And like, she'll sit in front of the TV and just stare at everything, like bat at everything. And she's never done that. Never. So I don't know. Oh, are you like deprived of attention? Anyways, I'll be doing some inking. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera over because I'm going to be doing inking in person. See, I have my little inking glove on in person. I don't know what it means not to do it in person. Inking, traditional inking, that's a better term, not in person. It's an out-of-body inking experience. Yeah, so I'm going to be traditionally inking with pens. So unfortunately, as of right now, I only have really one camera that I can use. So unless I pay StreamYard more money, then I can get a second camera. But for today, we're just going to switch our cameras. Yeah, so anyways, feel free to chat if you're here during the live stream. Post a comment. I'll do my best to get to it. I might be playing some music, so just testing it out, seeing if it kind of helps fill some of the quiet places. Because when I'm inking, I'm a little more focused and probably not as chatty. So let me know if the music is good or too loud or too quiet. And one other thing, please do let me know. I'm going to check here too. Hopefully the quality is going to be decent today. It looks like it is okay so far. And the reason I mentioned that is I found that when I stream later in the day, it tends to have poor quality. And I think that's because more people are on the internet in the afternoon. So, yeah, so that's been kind of weird. But so far it's good. Please do let me know if it starts looking a little artifacty. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around. All right, and we're going to turn on a light. I can even change the color. We're going to go for kind of a middle. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I know it's a little fuzzy, but hopefully it should actually look better once I start putting inks down. So this is a page I've been working on before. If you've seen one of my most recent past live streams, I think it was like 2 live streams ago. I can't remember. But anyways, you will recognize this page I've been working on. And I was going to say with it. So what I do is this is an 11 by 17 piece of paper. It is cardstock. And this has a nice smooth texture to it. And I will be here. Let me move this a little bit. So move my speaker a little bit closer. 1 second. Yeah. So this is 11 by 17 cardstock paper. I've printed out my blue lines on it. And so I will be inking on top of these lines. And then when I go to scan in this page, in Photoshop, I can easily click a button and it will get rid of all the blue lines. So that is the blue line trick. I may or may not be working on these 2 scenes. I probably won't be during this session. You can't really see it, but I have a lot of, it's like a classroom scene, and I actually need to do a little bit more. They're going to be a little bit more reference image heavy. So I'm going to be studying some reference images, and I'd be pretty focused and totally unable to talk at that point. So, and honestly, it just makes for a really boring live stream. So I'm going to be focusing on these characters today. And the other thing I will just note is I'll be using a lot of micron pens. I do have a Fri-Yay, oh goodness, I think it's like a Fri-Yay nib pen. I don't know if that's the exact term for it, but it's like a little flexible nib. Like a really high quality felt marker. So that's quite nice. I like using that. I have my Copics. I have my micron. Your multi, that's a really fine one. I think that's 0.005 fine pens. So I use a variety of these. And lately, I also have been using pencil as well. So the idea is that, again, anything that is just darker put on top of these lines, I can just boost that value in Photoshop and turn it into a dark line. So sometimes I find that, admittedly, if I'm going over some areas I'm maybe not as confident about, or sometimes with hair, and I kind of like to get a little bit of that wispy effect, using this is just more approachable. I can erase it if I need to. It just makes for an easier cleanup and any fixes that need to be made. I do have a little pen for fixing things. It's a little Posca chalk marker. And I do use a one of those jelly roll. Although I was just recommended something better more recently, and I don't know if I have it on hand, but typically this will be enough for what I use. So that's what I use for corrections. So I'm gonna go ahead and cue some music. I'll jump into it. Pull up. There it is. Oh, hello. All right. Rainy, you can stay as long as you are not obnoxious, okay? Okay, so I don't know how loud this music is. Please let me know if it's booming or if it's so low that it's distracting. Okay, oh my goodness. Hello. I have got to get my inking peel back on. I think I'm going to start with doing some pencil. Since it has been a hot second, I can always go over it again. Just to kind of, admittedly, I'm not really warmed up. So this is going to kind of help me warm up a bit. And then I'm going to hop in with my inks. Last time I've been inking, it was in November, and it's later January now. I always like to take the time. It is, at least right now, 2:30. Good to know how long it takes to do things. Yeah, let me go over these other things a little bit, but this is helpful just to be able to jump in. Otherwise, I find myself I'm just too nervous to even do anything. It's a good compromise to be like, you know what? This is going to help get me started. And always erase it. Okay, and I will probably bolster some of those lines. Unfortunately, it sounds like that music just repeats. Interesting. I might have to figure out something. Kind of a weird way of doing it. I'm not quite sure why they thought that was a good idea. We'll leave that for now. One second, I need to grab my reference for this watch. Okay, there it is. So I can turn right hand. I might have to figure out something with the music. Because I don't know if turn this off for a second. Oh, loop track. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. It's gonna have to play one more time, but we'll see if it actually transitions to a different song. Or if it will pull something else up. Oh well. One. Oops. Interesting. This pen is already starting to dry up. I've not used it that long. Interesting. Marker. Oh man, I can tell this particular pen is starting to lose a bit of its edge. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's try Buddhasoke. Buddhasoke? I think it's Buddhasoke. I really know it's been a while since I've inked. I can't remember the names. And I'm going to move the camera over just a bit so that you don't just see my hand. This one is a little bit older too. Let's see if this song actually repeats if it goes on to another one, please. Or nothing. Sorry guys, I am trying to figure out the music. Nope, that's it. Well, StreamYard, I don't know if I like your music, so I'll play one more. But I don't have time to just manually hit all these songs. You probably have to pay premium to get the song, more than one song. I say that jokingly, but it's probably true. So everything is a subscription these days. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I'm actually trying to remember what it is here. That's okay. Oh. Let's start with that for now. Clearly this Fri-Yay, sorry about that. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it looks like, sounds like someone's trying to message me on Facebook. All right, so hopefully it should come through. Okay. All right. Okay, it is coming back a little better. Okay, two. Oops. Oops. Seriously. Okay. I don't know about this music. I'm not quite sure about this character's expression. Play around with it a little bit. Is that it for the music? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think I give up right now. I can't keep monitoring. I don't know why they have. So StreamYard has this option to play music, but it literally plays like one song, and that was like even less than a minute. So I don't know what they're thinking with like, how are you supposed to stream with this? Yeah, I would play some of my own music, but I am a little concerned about YouTube potentially flagging me, being like, hey, that's not royalty free. Sometimes they will list the songs on, like, if you're looking at the footnotes, not the footnotes, but the show notes, whatever it is. Like, if you look in the description below, it'll say, like, the algorithm will pick it up and be like, oh, it's actually this song. And other times, if the creator of that music, I mean, technically it's like I can't really play it. I don't know. So like I could get in trouble for it, or it could just list the music. So it's a very weird gray area. But okay, I kind of like how that's working. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like I haven't gotten in trouble yet. So part of me just wants to like give it a try. I think you get your hand slapped, or just say, hey, don't play that song. But there can be potential consequences. I'm like, yeah, whatever. There are some other programs I can use that have like royalty free radio, which I thought that's what this was in StreamYard, but not really. I'll have to simplify a little bit of that later, but that's not too bad. It's funny because just the way that the light is hitting everything, it makes everything look like graphite from the live stream. It isn't. I mean, like some of it is, but most of it is actually ink. Not that it really matters. Okay. But I did just think of one thing. Oh my goodness. Hello, my cat. Are you going to add to the soundtrack? Soundtrack. Blech, cannot talk. I'm going to see if I can play. I do have some royalty-free music. It's just so I don't like inking to silence. I believe. Okay, so this might last us for a little bit. It's gonna be a little might be a little kaleidoscopic, and I don't know how well you'll hear it, so we'll just kind of play by ear. Actually, we're gonna start. So again, let me know. I'm more concerned if it's like really blaring or if it's kind of like barely audible, that's just kind of distracting. Or you can just mute me. And because it's coming from my speakers, it might not pick up as well. Let's do this. Oops, dropping things. Let me hit this first. You'll recognize this sound. song I used for my video intro. A little lower. That's looking good. Okay. Well, this first panel is just about done. Kind of waiting for a few things to dry. Let's just go for it. Also just realized there's supposed to be something right there. This will be exciting. Okay, well, we'll see. Oh, okay. I have there's like a big book here. I think it's open. Something like that. Just trying to figure out if I want to include it here or not. I'm going to come back to this. But in the meantime, I'm just going to roll right along. Page. Let's do this again. So it's a little higher. And I'll just see how are you guys doing. Kind of got in the zone. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I still am live streaming. I'm gonna go with a bigger marker. Ooh, very large. All right, it's coming along. Yeah, this is going to take a lot more focused work, even more focused. So I will work on this after the live stream. But I think if I tackle these two panels, I'll call that a good live stream. So giddy up. Yeah, so this is a little bit of the grab bag of royalty-free music today. I'm trying to find something I can just be like a radio version. Oops. Grab actually a pencil first. There we go. A little better. I can tell that this pen is definitely getting old. I'm gonna try and I feel like the contrast is so bad. Maybe you'll see a little better. Okay. Yeah, it's getting a little old. You can't really see it, but the tip is just a little raggedy. So it's soon gonna be time to use this for menial tasks like filling in dark areas but not the fine line work. Turn it. And the reason I'm turning it is I can follow the arc of my hand. It curves like this more naturally. So it's like easier to get certain lines. I want this to actually go out a lot more. Like that. And every time I use this pen, I need to clean it off. So you can see all that dark stuff that comes off. It does, the downside is I really need to let this dry before, trying to say, need to really let it dry before I go over it again. Otherwise, it just smears everything around. All right. In the meantime, I'll just keep going. Another try. Cool. Okay. And I gotta be careful not to drag my hand in the lines I made. This is gonna have to be up just a little bit. Otherwise, there's not really room for his arm. fix that once that is dried. Well, this will work. Yeah. Yeah, so it's still a little gray, so I'll let that dry. There. And I want to beef this up a little bit. I don't trust this. It's getting too raggedy. Okay. I think I'm actually going to skip ahead a little bit because we are getting kind of close here. Since it's been a second, I'll hit this one more time. And once that's dry, I can actually apply the inks to fix it. Oops, I'll fix that too. Hold on. Come back to that. Now I'm being a little fidgety about this, but I'm really trying to hit a specific, a very specific expression. It's better. that. I didn't really like how his nose looked, so I'll fix it in a minute. Oh, yeah, this is probably this pen's last hurrah. Usually what I do then is I put some tape around it just to show that it's still good for certain things, but yeah. Oh, you might barely see it. If you look really closely, it kind of like curves up. So it no longer has that nice fine point. It's a little ragged. And that is to be expected. It's worked hard. Come to the end of its life. Just fix this. Okay. So close. Let's just start here. Good. Okay. Okay. A couple of things on the book. Oops, again. All right. I'll go and just fade that out right now and bring this up. I was really faded out so fast. Goodness me. Anyways, like, no option. All right. Anyway, well, I would say that was a good hour and 15 minutes worth of work. So I'm happy to have gotten some stuff done. Obviously, I still have some pretty big pieces in here that I'll need to work on. So that will be worked on, but at least I got the basics in. So let's flip the camera and find the camera. And try that. So yeah. Anyways, I know it's pretty chill today. Just doing some inking. I was kind of quiet, but thanks for hanging out and watching, or just having in the background if you wanted some company. This is always nice to be able to hang out with you guys, get a little work done. But yeah, it's pretty chill today, and I hope that you still enjoyed it, and that you will have an amazing rest of your weekend and week. We'll see if I'll stream if I can. I do have a few labor-intensive pages coming up that I don't know if will really be streaming material. Doing a lot of research on them. So we'll see. I'll try to stream next week. Otherwise, if not, I will be streaming again sometime soon. But in the meantime, thank you again so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.